I did a doozy somewhere in this video, maybe at the start. This is going to get recorded at the end. We're watching Superhero Wednesday, so whatever Next Dan says, ignore him, unless what he says is right. If it's wrong, he's a fucking idiot. Fucking hate that guy. I hate Pastan. It's a fucking moron. Open lots of Pokemon cards from Hidden Fates. Show me the money. Show me the money. Ooh, officials, welcome back to Pokemon Fans Now. Today we were talking about anything Pokemon, but we're going to talk about superheroes again in Pokemon because I fucking love doing these. And this time around, we're going to do another team, and it's the Green Arrows Pokemon team. I fucking love it. I'm sorry, it's so much fun. Some people would maybe say that I am somewhat addicted. I'm just a dick. Unless, hold your horses. We're doing it anyway. We're doing it anyway. No way. Hold it. No, look at it. Look at it, Bulbasaur. Want to hit the roads, Jack? That's quite fine. I can imagine a lot of people just log straight off when this monstrosity comes up. But yes, this type of video on Pokemon Thursday is where I like to take a superhero or a comic book character, chuck them into the world of Pokemon and say this is what their team would be. And I want to know your thoughts in the comments below, visuals, about which Pokemon you would add, which of these Pokemon you would take out, if it all works and stuff. Because some of the ideas and shit are just a bit near, but some of them I think fit really well. So let's dive into Green Arrow's #1 Pokemon. If you do enjoy with them. This one is self-explanatory. His starter, the Green Arrow starter, is Decidueye. He's got his hood up, Green Arrow. He's an archer, Green Arrow. He's a grass type, Leafs, Green Arrow. He's kind of a ninja-y type in the, lurking up from above, stinging away, Green Arrow. This is the Green Arrow Pokemon. If Green Arrow, if there was a Decidueye and Green Arrow in front of me, I wouldn't be sure which one is which. I'd be like, is that Green Arrow or is that Green Arrow? I'll be that confused. These two were destined to be Pokemon trainer and Pokemon. Now why Ninjask? Okay. There's a huge tie, just like Bruce Wayne and Batman, with the League of Shadows that Green Arrow has. He's very ninja-like, very ninja-esque, and he's very quick. Ninjask is quick as fuck, and it's quite literally a ninjask. So the two fit side by side so fucking well. The whole ninja aspect, the whole speed aspect. Again, an aerial attack. Not that Green Arrow flies are up, but arrows from above type shenanigans. Them two, again, just like Decidueye, I feel like just go together so well. Of course, because he is a regular person, he relies heavily on his trained combat experience, his martial arts, his fighting abilities. So obviously he needs a fighting type. Now, with Bruce Wayne, I give him I give him Machamp, because I always feel like Bruce Wayne, even though he's just a regular dude, he hits really hard. He's all about the power. Even though he is skilled and quick and stuff, but I just feel like he's more ferocity, more anger and power. Green Lantern's just a little bit more, for me, I've always seen him a bit more, not dainty, but a bit more swift and a bit more, because he can be brutal and rugged and just pound and ground and pound. But I've always seen a bit more swift, a bit more graceful. Actually, come to think of it, he's not as graceful sometimes. I'm sticking with it anyway. He needs a fighting type, and I've given him Hitmontop. The picture should have been there the whole time anyway. It's just taken me this long to say Hitmontop. But he's got Hitmontop. This one was a bit crazy, okay? I've gone for Absol. Now, Absol's supposed to appear when, disasters are about to happen, like, stuff like that. There's been a lot of disasters in Oliver Queen's life, obviously being shipwrecked and all that stuff, losing family members, losing friends, losing teammates and stuff. But at the same time, it's kind of stupid and childish. Green Arrow, he's sat with his hood up. He's very like, I'm a teenager, man. I got my hood up, man. And sort of rebellious. And he used to be in his party days and that. Absol is an emo. Now, they might not be on the same spectrum, because I do just see him as the emo Pokemon. He would be the same sort of thing, like, I'm just an emo dude, leave me alone, dude, I'm an Absol. That's where I've pitted the connections together. But also at the same sort of time, Absol being the dark type, Oliver Queen has a hell of a lot of darkness surrounding him for his past, even his future. He has a lot of shadows that he has to overcome, and has to work through and work and get whatever, get out of the shadows type thing. Absol's dark type. That's how I matched them up. I do feel like they fit. It's just that that's not my strongest argument. One which doesn't have a huge argument, but right, Magnezone. Now, when you go through all the Pokemon, right, who is the most sort of techie sort of Pokemon? Maybe Genesect, but Genesect feels so far away from Green Arrow. Now, you might be thinking, so is Magnezone. Well, Magnezone, it's all to do with signals, receiving signals from a mysterious unknown place. It's weird with signals. Green Arrow has a team that block a lot of signals. They send signals to him. They guide him through. They're like his personal sat-nav. Plus, he has a lot of trick shot arrows or steel. He's got like smoke. He's got nets. I always feel like Magnezone, if he really wanted to, he could be sort of the embodiment of Green Arrow's different sort of tech and gadgetry and weapons and arrows. I know he's just a big magnet. That's all there really is. But it just feels like they would work together, you know, like I said, with the signals, because he's a human, he's a regular dude, he relies heavily on the help of others and modern technology. Like I said, signals, getting visuals of where people are, tracking down suspects and villains and all that. I feel like Magnezone would help with that. So I think it's a good, strong choice. Again, just like Absol, not my strongest. Finally, Marshadow. Now, Marshadow, I kind of like this reason because Marshadow is... Marshadow for me will always be there, right? Green Arrow has to get to the island, spend his time on the island, and come back a completely changed, different person. And obviously he has to learn how to fight because he's used to being a rich boy, partying, going out with girls and stuff. But he's had to learn to fight, and he's had to learn to live with his demons and his darkest side. I think that's where Marshadow would fit in nicely, because Marshadow comes with a combination of ghost and fighting. So you've got the ghosts of Oliver Queen's past and learning to fight for what he truly now believes in and fight to save his city and save his friends and stuff. And I think that the little aspect of having the dual type in ghost and fighting fits in perfectly. Killing the old Oliver Queen so the new Oliver Queen can fight for the future. I think that line there says it absolutely perfectly. Yeah, I really, when I thought about it, Marshadow was one of the first people I put on my list. I really just think that fits in so well. It's the Green Arrows team. They should be loitering about somewhere. Yeah, there's probably a case to get Absol out of there, potentially Magnezone, but I think the rest definitely would be on his team, and they fit perfectly for his character and who he is and stuff. But yeah, I'm more than happy for somebody to come along now in the comments and absolutely school me on why fucking Caterpie or Kakuna or Voltorb should have been on there. I probably have chose some, not dumb, but yeah, Absol, I'm really questioning Absol now. No, it makes sense, they're both emos. Even Oliver Queen's not an emo. He's just like, got the hood up, that's it. Visuals, let me know in the comments below anything you want and who you want me to do next, because this is a series that I would happily prolong and just continue to the future because it is so much fucking fun. If you could, word Booski, Shanuski, and visuals. Once again, thank you for the support. Thank you for interacting, talking, getting involved with the visual guys and doing that thing. Visuals, thank you so much for watching. Always keep in here. Where to keep on? What's it on? I forgot which video it was. At the end of Super Wednesday, it's Pokemon Thursday. It's just we talked about the Green Arrow. Or do we put this in Superhero Wednesday? Keep in here, keep on keeping on.